Alright, Tim, Carlo back in here with Professor Chris, and we're just going to look at the Darce choke. Now in the IMAF syllabus here, it's done from Kesa. Could be a couple of situations with it. Let's just start with the side control variant, and then we'll add in the hip switches, right? So the key thing here in the side control variation of Darce is I want to use it when my partner's established a strong underhook. If I can use the underhook, I'm going to hold him down. If he gets it, he's going to try and get up to his side and then escape up to his knees. So this sets this up perfectly for me to attack for the Darce. My top arm is going to add the whizzer or the overhook over his underhook. That forearm immediately stops his hips from being able to run right around to my back and clear out. So if nothing else, this is a great start to blocking him from coming around to the back. That same forearm, if you guys can see here, is then going to try and pass as deep under his neck as I can while I've still got that overhook in. So I've gone around the arm and under the neck, which brings his arm and his head together into the head and arm style choke or arm triangle style choke, right? Which is what the Darce is. It's an arm triangle variation. So from this position, I want to shut that gap. I don't want him to posture out too much. So I bring my back hand either to the back of his head or to a gable grip position. Then I'm going to try and get this hand into this bicep, which is what's going to create our arm triangle, right? But while his underhook's still on my back, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble reaching around for that. So from here, I want to keep that nice and tight, again, whichever variation I want. I walk my hip away from his arm slightly and I pass it back over the top of his arm. Then I can shoot my grip a little bit deeper if needed. I can slide all the way through to grab my bicep. My hand folds to his back. Don't leave it under his head. This gives him a chance to fight off the grip. I don't want my hands anywhere near him. I want to hidden on his back so Chris can't reach for it. All right. From here, I'm going to center my weight over my partner and I squeeze inwards to get the tap. Okay. This is a nice little tight shallow variation. Alternatively, once I get into this position, I can shoot it super deep and sprawl out. Try to bring my partner right in and then attack in this position for a deep Darce. My personal preference is the very shallow option, sitting with the blade right on the front of the throat here, not directly in front of the larynx, but just offset to one side slightly. The angle, if he's at a right angle or vertical through his shoulders, would be a 45-degree downward angle. Right? Don't shoot it too deep at the start. The choke shouldn't be on the back of the neck, it needs to be on the throat. His arm's in the opposite direction, so as I pull upward, I can get the tap. All right? So that's the intro to the Darce from side control. Let's have a quick look at how that might apply if you were in a Kesa or a switch-based position. Really the key for this one here is when I'm holding that underhook. If he fights for the underhook, I'm going to start to lose the position and I risk him coming out to the back. So as soon as that happens, again, I want to set that whizzer, hip out slightly, set the grip and then walk back in. Then I can lock in the choke. Same thing if I was in Kesa with scaffold position. The risk is if he could join his hands and come around to my back, all right, that I'm going to lose this position. So I'm going to turn up, set my whizzer, clear my butt out from under his arm, come back, and then set up the choke. All right. So just a little Darce choke from side control. I'll give you guys one more angle on that one, Let's go from this side. So partner has the underhook, wrist, control the grip, clear the arm, lock the arm triangle, center your weight above, squeeze upwards. All right, nice and easy, Darce choke. Let's give that a go.